Sagittarius, how are you doing? Welcome into your ancestor readings. I'm timing it perfectly for Halloween in the Northern Hemisphere because this is when the time for you guys out there, the veil is the thinnest for you, where you can sort of cross over the barrier between the other world and our world, where you can get the messages even more stronger. So I'm making sure I'm doing this reading on that day, and I will publish it on the same day for you as well. In the Southern Hemisphere, lo and behold, we do not celebrate Halloween, even though I notice that it is starting to come in a little bit. People are starting to throw parties and going crazy out there because they want to dress up too. We are actually in Beltane, which means we are celebrating that halfway mark now into spring. We're halfway to summer. So it's more of an energy of moving into that energy of summer, not into winter. So, but we're still going to do this for you guys because your energy is there. So let us get started with this reading for you. I'm going to go into ancestor cards and some other cards as well, just to get a message from my Sagittarius out there now. And at the end of the reading, as I always like to do for the ancestor readings, I'm going to choose another 8 cards from this deck with one tarot deck to just to give it a more in-depth reading, and there'll be messages for you guys there individually. 8 of you guys who are watching is going to get a direct message from your passed on loved one. Okay, so let's call in the passed on loved ones. Let's call in my spiritual team so that we can begin to get the messages out that they want to get to you. Oh, spirit guides for my passed on loved ones, the ancestors, for everybody who is watching. Please come into my spirit room and guide me in this reading. Show me clearly what it is that I need to see, and speak to me clearly what it is I need to hear. And I actually heard my spirit guide saying, for those that we love. Okay, so I was like, whoa, okay. Let's begin. Let's start. Let's see what the main energy is for you all about at this time. I want to get in here and have a look and see what is it that wants to be brought up for my Sagittariuses on Halloween day. It'll be evening when you guys get this video. Let's find out what are the messages for you. Let's see. First card out for you guys. A lot of cards were kind of moving around, so I'm really curious to see what this is. We've got your readings blow my mind. I was just mentioning to you that at this moment in time, when we go into Samhain or Halloween, this is when the veil becomes very, very thin. And it's like the doorway between our world and the other worlds, plural, okay? Where also passed on loved ones are, where other energies realm, where the other energies are also existing. It becomes a bit thinner. So this is a time when people can really see strange things or even see passed on loved ones, have interesting dreams, because it's like the doorway becomes opened. And the card that comes out says portal, which is like, yes, the portal is open at this time between the different worlds. I would, at this moment in time, when we move closer to it in the Southern Hemisphere, when it's our time to go into, say, Samhain, I would then start to take out the ancestor photos and the people from, you know, way back in the photo album, the really old photos, and just put them out all over the place, just for us to kind of like connect with them at that time, so that they know that they are remembered. Okay, so you can do that as well. And it says here, infinite mind, awakening consciousness. So aligned with Sagittarius at this moment in time. You guys, for me, I always feel like you are going through a very big awakening as a collective of Sagittarius energy at this moment in time. Let's see what other card will come through here and have a get more information out. This is very interesting. I feel like that first card out is all about spirituality. It's about your growth. It's about what you're understanding about this world and this life, and the moments of like in clarity you're beginning to experience here with regards to what's really going on in our world, which is a lot. The other, yes, we got wind coming in here with activation, total energy, a lot of spirituality coming through here. I feel like your ancestral team at the moment, because you're speaking for the collective, I feel like they're really talking about you really becoming something, you really beginning to understand something here, like something here is being opened inside of you and you are being activated. And I almost feel like I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm hearing right now, because they're talking about the time that they came from, and they're talking about how close things used to be, and they're talking about closed-mindedness, and they're talking about lack of wisdom that was lost. Okay, this is really going quite far back into your guys' ancestral line, because I'm kind of hearing like not just grandparents, but I'm hearing like great-great-great-great-grandparents, even further than that, kind of all kind of like saying the same thing. What was lost to us, what was lost to our understanding, our connection to this planet, our connection to the spirit realm, our connection to ourselves and nature and everything. You know, we seem to have been closed to that. We were shut down from it. And the moment that we are currently going through now, we are having it opened up inside of us again. We're going, and I'm just listening to what they're saying, so I'm going to repeat what they're saying. We're going back to nature. In fact, not just that, we're going out into nature, which, by the way, right now it is raining. I don't know if you can hear that. It's raining. It's very cold in South Africa all of a sudden, but it's raining, and it's really everything's going to be growing beautifully after this, with spring coming in, with spring's energy. And it's like not just connecting back to Mother Nature, which is something that we really need to badly be doing, but connecting back to our own nature, which is what's happening to you guys. I'm hearing them saying there will be peace, and there's going to be a sense of fulfillment that you get to when you figure out who you really are, what your real purpose is, when you get yourself there. You're being activated here, and you've got doors opening all over the place, like in your energy. If you're wondering like, now how would that affect me? How is it going to affect my life, my energy as I move forward? It's going to change your existence. Once you become your true nature, everything will align with you. It's like we need to find balance in our life. We need to find high vibration. We need to find all these energies that align with what we're meant to be. Because the moment that we fall into alignment with who you are meant to be, you truly fall into alignment with the universal movement. When we're out of alignment with our true selves, which most of humanity right now is completely out of alignment, and this is why we see the conflict and the clashing and the chaos, it's because we're truly out of alignment with the truth of our nature and what we really are. And when you begin to get activated like this and the portals begin to open, that infinite mind, it's showing you that you can see. The infinite mind that she speaks about here is showing that you can see beyond this moment. You can see into, not necessarily that you can see, but you know of the existence of yourself in more than just this one place. You are beyond this body, beyond your life, beyond this experience. With the awakening consciousness that is talking about what is happening here. And I do feel like for a lot of you guys, especially if you're watching this reading, you're a big part of this awakening consciousness. The shift that is happening inside of you is what's really moving this wheel to turn. The moment that you fall into alignment, like I was saying, with your true nature, you fall into alignment with everything that moves, all those stars, the universe, the great cosmos moving. You become a part of that beautiful dance. And when that takes place, things in your own life will just begin to also fall into alignment. So let's see what lies underneath here. Mountains, stand your ground. Remain stubborn. This is directly from your ancestor, from your passed on loved one. Remain stubborn. I remember there was another card in the other deck that talks about mountains, and I had such a strong feeling, like, I don't know if it was you guys that I read this for, but I remember reading it, and it was like, you may feel as if you are facing a mountain in your life, and it's like, how do I overcome that mountain? And I remember the energy that came through was, you become the mountain. You become as strong as the thing that's trying to break you. You become as powerful as your biggest obstacle. And so you overcome it. With the stand your ground energy, hold your beliefs. Even if you don't see results yet in your life and you're going, okay, I know this is true. I know things are working in a spiritual way. I know there's energy movement. I know I'm a creator. I know all these things. And you may be going, I don't yet see myself at the top of the mountain. They're going, still hold strong. Hold this belief. Do not give up. Do not falter. Do not step back. Do not like basically give up on a dream that you have about who you can be, or even you're already exactly who you're meant to be. That's what I can tell you. You're already who you're meant to be. I kind of feel like it's just bringing it into realization, you know, with this energy coming in here. The mountain, remember, as it shows up here, we've got the top mountain and we've got the reflection in the lake, and that will be coming back to the understanding. I noticed I got pain on my hand there. I had a tattoo done yesterday. So it's you guys are getting my first look at my tattoo. It is a minimalistic tarot deck. That's the High Priestess. My tattoo artist went epic there. It's written the High Priestess. Really cool. I'm enjoying it. So he was like looking at my tattoo and he was like, let's go crazy. And I'm like, okay. So we'll see what we get up to with that one. But anyway, back to subject, Sagittarius. With the mountain energy coming in here, this is really this energy of as above, so below. That's why you had the mountain, that's the actual mountain, and then the reflection of it being in here. As within, so without, meaning you're going to become like that mountain. And it is when you become something inside of you, not on the outside of you. You have to feel like you're abundant already. You have to be like, oh no, I'm an abundant human being. I am a person that attracts wealth. I'm a person that attracts opportunities. I'm a person that is exactly where I'm meant to be in life. I'm living my best possible existence. And that's just who I am. It becomes your identity. That is when it will be reflected in the outside world to you. So it always starts inside of you. It starts inside of you every single time. It is how it is, okay? So let's get into the portal energy and go deeper and see exactly how is this affecting in your everyday life here. How is this portal changing things for you? When the portal opens as well, I just saw 3 of Wands just fell down, a High Priestess fell down, and a 4 of Wands. I'm going with all of them. When the portal happens with you, how is it going to affect your life? Okay, we've got 3 cards out. I'm going to get one more. So first of all, there's the portal opening. The 3 of Wands talks about an expansion of your life. So when you're accepting this activation in, so that you can basically become the best version of you, so that you can actually look at what it is that you want to become. She's really looking into her future and going, I'm dreaming big, I'm dreaming higher, because she's sitting up in the tree. I see further. The experiences I'm about to have are more. Okay, that's what's coming in for you. And I love the fact that the High Priestess comes up here in this part of the reading, just falling down. I will tell you, I feel like exactly everything that I was talking about with this energy of this activation happening inside of you and this change happening inside of you, and the fact that it's a spiritual activation and a spiritual change. This is why the High Priestess has come up here. You guys are elevating spiritually truly to another level, okay? And what is going to happen is you are moving into a brand new cycle. I do feel like for the collective that has been joining me throughout this whole year, guys, welcome. Thank you for being here one more time. And if you're new here, you're becoming a part of it now. I do feel like you guys are moving into a complete shift in your life here. I feel like you're moving into you've been through something here. That's what I can pick up on. Maybe for the many years of your life, maybe your whole life, you feel like you've been living sort of like why am I experiencing these certain things? And I feel like a lot of things that you've been experiencing, for me, I do feel like it's got to do with your letting go of a lot of things. Because you know, when it says here the infinite mind, I was telling you guys, you're going to be understanding that you're not just this person that you are now. You're not just the life that you are now. You're not just, you know, the job that you do and your experiences. It's much further than that. We are looking into past lives. We are looking into alternate lives, different timelines, future lives that in fact have all happened already. You're existing now as you're watching me doing this reading, but you're also existing at the same time in all the lives you've ever lived. And they are intermingling with each other, and they are affecting each other. And in the specific life that you're in, a lot of what you've experienced is almost like clearing the other lives out in this one lifetime, so that you can have a very big activation here with that Four of Wands. You're having a very big activation energy in this lifetime. Look at the Magician coming up here. Yes. And you are discovering, look at this, look at this. It's like crazy. The High Priestess with the Magician. You are discovering that you are more than just what you think you are. You're discovering something about who you are, and it's like you're getting your power back here. You're beginning to realize something about your own true nature, going back to your true nature. That's what the ancestors said when we came in here. Learning the power of who you are with the Magician card. That you are capable and you are able to create and even shift this reality. You know, what you are currently learning and beginning to experience here is what people like me, it was bad for people like me over a couple of 200-300 years ago for understanding this knowledge. It would be the end of you. And here you are in this time right now where you are capable of understanding certain things about who you are and even expressing it out there, and you, okay, this is the biggest change humanity will ever go through, and you're literally right there among this group of people being able to do this. You're becoming this High Priestess who is manifesting life. And this is the portal that's opening to you guys. I can feel like your ancestral energy is so excited about this. I even feel like they're going, we're so proud. We are so proud that you are able to create this energy. So let's get some clarifying cards out here. On top of all of these cards, let's go. Let's get some information out here with regards to what's going on here. Very interesting reading. For Halloween vibe, I feel like it's really deep and really spiritual. So I'm really loving it so much. My ears as well, because I'm clairaudient. Clairaudient as well, but not as much. Clairaudient, I usually hear like static electricity or like a sound of a radio when I'm doing the readings. That will be a sign that the portal has opened and that spirit is now talking to me, and that's a vibration that will go on in the background, like in my head. It is so off the charts, especially on this side. And it's interesting because my spirit guide's coming on this side. So on this side would usually be passed on loved ones, ancestors, or the others, okay? Spirit guide here, and this side, it's like, it's so off the charts. Like, it's just so loud in my head. And not irritating, I just know that they're really present. And it shows that this reading is so powerful. It is such a powerful message. Let's look at the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands. This is what you want to see. You know, the new cycle that you're moving into here, this portal that you are going through, it's taking you from what I was telling you, from this life where it was a lot, where you guys have experienced more than what others have experienced. Your feeling of what you have been through here, it's been a lot, and you're going to jump so quickly from this, from where people know you as being the one who's got too many problems, always, you know, not enough money, too much drama, not moving forward in life, to somebody else absolutely, completely. This is part of this portal opening. Let's have a look at the next card. The High Priestess, look at you with the Sun card. Oh my God, like truly enlightenment. The Sun card can mean happiness, it can mean joy, but it also means enlightenment because of the Sun energy. And it is showing up here for you with this energy. The High Priestess aligning with enlightenment. Just unbelievable. This is a beautiful reading. Let's have a look at the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is it. The Four of Wands aligning with the Four of Swords energy. It's like where you were not truly who you were meant to be here, where you had to worry all the time, or even think about your life in such a way, and you're like, wow, what's actually wrong with me? Where you've been in isolation, where you've been afraid, where you've been holding back. No, you're stepping out of this cocoon, this nest, in this portal that's opening, and you are stepping into a new existence with the Four of Wands, into something that's not you anymore. It's like you're being reborn, almost like you're in the cocoon over there, and you really protected yourself. You're leaving that energy. Look at that. And as you move forward here, when you begin to realize how powerful you truly are, you are taking your life from a place of stress, the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, into a place where you are meant to be, where things are more under your control, with the 6 of Swords. This is a beautiful reading, guys. Let's get more cards out. Let's look at the activation. Let's look at exactly what is being activated here for you with regards to your past and loved ones. Coming in very quickly. A Knight of Wands has fallen out. You're being activated very quickly. I'm going to repeat again what they're saying. You're going to start to see things speeding up here very, very quickly as you're moving forward here. The wait is over, because this card showed up for me in the reverse position. They're like where you're afraid about the future because of the past that you've had. They're letting you know that the fear that you have here is going to be leaving you as well. It's almost like, I'm a bit afraid what might still come in the future. I still got that history. I still got my past. And I can see my life moving forward here. You're going to see it completely shifting. I feel like you're going to be letting a lot of pain go from the past year. This is your activation with that Knight of Wands, a new way of feeling and being. Moving forward, and look at this, you'll go into a new start here. You're definitely, there's your portal. You're definitely stepping through this portal. This is something so amazing. Let's see what else comes up here. Wow, into a place of unbelievable empowerment in your life. Like a leader of something, a teacher, a business owner. But you know, you're not doing this, you're not doing this in a way where, for instance, you're just all about the money. That's the difference here. You're not doing this in a way where you're all about the miracles. That's what I hear Spirit guides saying. They're like, oh, you're all about the miracles, Sagittarius. You're all about the miracle. And when you become this person that you are moving into, in fact, you're already this person. You're just moving your existence into it now. It's like you're not just going to be about the power that you have, the car that you drive, the money that's in your bank account. No, you are going to be about the spirituality. You're going to be about the spirituality. You're going to be about the creation of what it is. And I feel like you're going to be almost like a leader here, telling others how you did it, telling them and trying to explain to them, to get them to the point where they get this enlightenment as well. So your leadership position is not even about, oh, the money, the house, the car. It's about telling others, this is how you're going to do it. This is how you're going to get yourself here. This is how you're going to be able to create this, because you are a spiritual being and you can affect your reality that takes you to where you want to be, because you're doing it. Once you do it, that's when you can look to others and say, I walk the path. I walk this path and I'm here, and so can you. Guiding, taking people by the hand, taking them to where they're meant to be. Man, I love this reading. Spirit guide and ancestors are so busy talking in here. I'm loving it so much. Let's get some clarifiers out here for you. And then we're going to move into the mountain card. And that is when I'm going to allow your ancestors just to come in here and talk about this. Let's get that first card out. The High Priestess just fell down on the table. You're reading. The High Priestess just fell down on the table as I was shuffling. And they're like, yes, this is a spiritual reading. If you're watching this reading, you know who you are. You know what you're doing. You know who you are. You know where you're going. You know why you were born. You were born to elevate, to become enlightened, to become awakened in this lifetime. It's not easy, because to go get yourself here, you went through a lot of pain. Unfortunately, you know, I remember reading this or hearing a podcast or something where they were talking about, it was quite a while back, where they were talking about, you know, where the pain comes and where your heart gets broken and where you have all these like cuts on your soul from things that people have done to you. That is where the light comes in to you, and where the light can break out of you. It can only come when it is broken. And that's an interesting journey. I always remember like reading, like they were saying, like People never learned anything from having a good time except to have more of a good time. And unfortunately, that is true. So you guys, look at that. And this is coming up so fast for you. So fast with the Knight of Wands. You're moving towards a massive shift here in your mind, in your understanding, in your energy. You will never go back. Once you know it, once you see it, once you feel it in your body, once you know, oh, this is how it is. Oh my goodness, it's like you were here and then you shifted energy. You went like that. You can't go back because you're there. You just had that understanding. You can never go back to what was before. You're always truly going to have this understanding. Can never be taken away. Okay, so let's see what aligns with the Four of Cups. I'm so curious. Finally what you need. What was wrong in the past here with the Four of Cups is literally no more. That's why it's in the reverse position. And now you have what you need. The Six of Pentacles coming with the Four of Cups shows that where things before were not fair to you, and where things were uneven for you, and where people didn't do what they were meant to be doing, oh no, the universe responds to you now. Because why? You are responding to the universe the way you want it to be. You changed your energy completely, and so it must respond in kind. This is a beautiful reading. Let's have a look at the Fool card. Sagittarius, becoming who you are meant to be. Look at the Queen of Wands rocking up there. Whoa, becoming truly who you were meant to be. Look at her, look at the joy on her face. Just look at how beautiful she is. This is you becoming you. This is who you're meant to be. This is a person that is lying still inside of you, that's now beginning to come out of this like cocoon energy that I saw here. The person that's still kind of like going, wow, imagine going from this to this, and this is exactly what you're doing. Like you saw becoming this person here, and there you are stepping into it with the Fool card, becoming this new person, maybe completely changing everything about how you look, how you feel, how you talk, your life, confidence, everything. And with your Emperor, let's have a look and see what comes up. The Eight of Swords, where you thought you would never, because the Eight of Swords is always an illusion. It's always an illusion, and it shows so well in the Light Seers tarot deck, because as she's looking in that mirror there, she sees herself with all these problems like literally going around her head. She's blindfolded, she's tied up, and she's like, oh no, this is me. But in reality, there's nothing there. It's all just in her mind. So the Eight of Swords is always about an illusion. And I feel like because it's coming up with the Emperor energy here, I feel like there has been a very big time in your life where you truly had no power. Because this is showing up with your Emperor. It shows that there's been a time where you were powerless in some kind of way. And that is now what is being completely broken for you when you step into that new portal. You are becoming a person who is in complete control of their life. And I don't think you'll ever let anybody else really come in and take over you again and take control of your existence, how you feel. I don't think you will ever do that again. I think you're going to be in complete control. Literally, if you want to do something, if you want to create something with somebody, if you want to move with somebody, you're going to do it. But I doubt you will ever allow somebody to manipulate you ever again. And even life as well, you're not going to let life get the better of you. It's like you're going to know that there'll always be a way through, and you're going to be able to even manifest that in. This is amazing. I want to have a look at this now. Ancestors, okay, passed on loved ones. The mountain energy. You are telling my Sagittarius out there to stand their ground, to become as strong as the mountain, to reflect what they want already on the inside so it can show on the outside. What do you want to say to them? This is your moment to speak, beautiful souls. Let's have a look and see. We've got the Hermit card rocking up here. We've got the Moon, okay. We've got the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. They're talking about a pause that is no more. Two of the cards showed up in the reverse position. Your Hermit card and your Nine of Wands, okay. And then the cards that are standing next to it is the Moon card and your Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So we are looking at you being in this energy of being stuck here. You have been trying to understand, I think with the Hermit card coming up, which is Virgo, why your life has been this way and why you've had so much pain and why you face a mountain when other people don't, okay? And you having to face this mountain, not knowing how to climb over it, ended up having to go so deep within yourself, ended up having to look for answers where other people didn't go look, but that was part of you being activated here to become what? The Hermit, which once again is another enlightenment energy. You had to find the answers to your whys. Why did that happen? Why is my life like this? Why is things the way it is? And this is when it all started for you. Moving underneath, I want to jump to these cards the way that they are, that they showed up in the reverse. You, because of the experiences that you've had, you did become like an outsider in some sort of way to the world. It feels like you felt like different. I'm different from other people, and because maybe you felt like you were being rejected by other people as well, or you just were perceived as being different. You were different. You are different. And even with some of your own family members, because I'm hearing them saying, even for some of you guys, your own family members, you saw you as being different and do still, and may have pushed you away, or you may have even had to push away yourself from them, like remove yourself from them because of the conflict or the way that they were treating you. And so you've put up this wall here to protect yourself. This is in the reverse position. This time that you've been alone here and feeling very stuck, feeling very isolated is passing. This is your mountain. This is when you became as strong as the mountain, alone. You know, the scariest person on this planet is somebody who doesn't need anybody. And you've been taught that by being isolated from people, by have people push you away. You've been dealing with all these things by yourself, your own emotions, life's problems. When a problem can happen to you tomorrow, you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to go deal with this. I'm going to go handle that. I'm going to go handle this. And this is basically what you've been doing. And I feel like because of that, you become a very strong person. A person who doesn't need anybody else is one of the most powerful people ever. Okay? Moving forward, interesting enough, we got the Moon card coming up, which is Pisces. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles underneath that. And I do feel like definitely we got that stability there, Sagittarius. That is when you're at the top of your mountain. That is when you become the mountain. That is when you are stable. Because a mountain is something that is forever. Okay? It's millennia of standing there. And it's literally the strength of long-term stability. And that is where you are going. The Moon card talks about what is still going to cycle and be revealed to you. Because the moon, sometimes, as you know, it's there, then it's not there. Then we can see it, then we don't see it. Then it's full moon, then it's new moon. It's completely cycling all the time. And once again, spirituality comes in here with the Moon card, meaning the cycles that are to come, Sagittarius, is taking you to become the mountain, the powerful long-term stability. And that is also financial stability in your life. So let's grab out some, excuse me, I'm healing from the cold one more time. God, this year was hectic for me. With the flu, I don't know what happened. But anyway, let's see what cards. So many cards fell, okay. So let's have a look and see. Let's get some clarifiers out here. And then we're going to go in and do some individual, okay, messages for you guys. So you got your clarity coming in. What a difference. All the questions you were asking about yourself here, about your life, about everything. You're like, I need answers about, I'm confused as to why this is this way for me. Look what clarifies it. Absolute understanding. Your reading, oh my. Absolute clarity, absolute understanding. You going, I understand, I see, I know, and now I can move on. I'm at the top of the mountain there. I understand my journey. I understand myself. I understand something different here about, it's like you understanding, it's like you're getting a real big picture about who you truly are. why your journey was the way it is. You know you're going to reach heights that other people cannot reach. Yeah, because your journey was harder and you overcame that hard. You overcame that mountain. And so you will be at the top where other people cannot even get there. You will be there. It's crazy reading. Whoa. Let's see what comes up with the Nine of Wands. The lack of balance in your life. This is about relationships. Excuse me, guys. I feel like a lot of the Nine of Wands situation here, they're both in the reverse position. This could have been people that you gave your heart and soul to, that really did kind of push you away, or you had to protect yourself from them. And I feel like this energy showing up in the reverse position, these were some of the people here that hurt you the most. Possibly even an ancestor coming in here. Oh, I've got to say something. Wow. Okay. There is a passed on loved one that said, I was the one that hurt you. I was the one that made you put up the wall. I was the one that said things to you that I should not have said. With the Lovers card, we've got Gemini coming in here. And they're going, but you must understand, I'm the one that loves you the most. And we had an agreement. This is this understanding, the infinite. You got to understand the bigger picture here. You got to step back. You got to understand it's going to help you. Sometimes the people, the souls that come in to our life's journey that hurt us the most are the ones that love us the most. Not here, but through the portal, through the veil on the other side. And they do this because they know you need to experience. You, in fact, needed someone to put you through certain things so that you could become the high priestess, activated in this world and become that enlightened energy. And so you needed to have the activation happen. And that wind blowing sometimes is not so fun, but you needed to go through that. And so who would you choose to put you through something like that? Not a stranger. You would ask somebody that you trust the most. You would ask somebody that loves you the most. And it's a big sacrifice for them to come and do that. They step into this world, the person that you love the most, in the soul elemental world, in the soul world, the spiritual world, when you're not here. And that person says, because I love you so much, I'm going to help you to get this right. But when we're alive together here, I'm not going to be your friend. I'm going to be the one that hurts you like this. And it's very big, it's even painful for them to do that. Because I'm hearing this past on loved one saying it was very hard for me. Because when I came here, I wasn't myself. But when I stepped out and I saw what I did feel the pain of what I had done. But I also knew this is what you had asked to happen. Oh gosh, it's quite an energy. Hey, wow. And that's actually how it is. It is actually how it is in this kind of energy. They're the one who loves you the most, that had to put you through the pain because you trusted them to be able to do that. We got to get the bigger picture, guys. We got to get the bigger picture. My goodness, this reading. Let's have a look at the Moon card. The Two of Cups. Oh man. In a couple of cycles from now, maybe even 2 cycles, meaning 2 moon cycles into the new year, you are going to be aligning here. There could be love coming in for some of you. I'm just letting you know. There could be love coming in here. There could be also alignment in your life here, and you finding truly your balance, and also finding the ones who you will not be afraid to let in. It's like finding your tribe of people. Yeah, they come. Yeah, they come. Balance is coming in for you here. Your path now is where you wanted it to be. And you had to go through a lot to get your soul to be aligned with the right kind of energy. I know somebody's out there going, then why couldn't I've just been born and I was walking the path I was meant to walk? Why did I have to go through all of this? And they're saying, because you don't just get born into something and you're like, this is my path. This is what I'm meant to be doing. It's energy inside of you that has to align with that reality. And when you came in here, your energy in the human, in the human body, I've got hiccups, in the human body was not yet aligned with that kind of right energy. Because every time you come back from another life into a new life, when you leave this body, you move into this almost like perfect state of being. Not immediately, but after you sort of assimilate yourself back into that reality of the other side, which is interesting that we're talking about this on Halloween. And it literally is this energy of you adjusting. But every time you come back into this world, you take off where you left off on growth. So you lived a previous life and you grew spiritually to this level. You're not going to go back to the spirit world and come back here and be elevated. You're going to start off the next step where you left off. And this lifetime required you to jump a couple of steps even higher. And a lot happened so that you can elevate not even once, but maybe 1, 2, 3 times to get yourself to a new height. It is also because of what is happening on our earthly plane. Because we are going through this time of great change, we needed to push things quicker. Okay, I'm hearing spirit guides saying that to you. We needed to push it quicker, and so did you. And you're aware of that on the soul level. Okay. And look at this. Your time, you have done something here that is karma. That's exactly what we've been talking about this through the whole reading. The Justice card comes in with Libra, which is literally karma. It is the ending of karma. It is all that we've been talking about, why you had to experience like certain things here, why you went through feelings of your life being blocked, people coming in to do funny things to you. It was, and you literally overcoming all of that. It was to clear this energy, remove the way how you entered into this body that you have, to fix things in there, to tune them, to activate them, so that you could move into this new state of being. You had to go through it. There's no other way, so that those pieces of you could be activated and karmic situations, karmic energy that you were carrying could be released. And you've done it, Sagittarius. You have done it. It is mind-blowing. You are moving into a complete new beginning, a portal, literally, where you are becoming somebody else. And it's not just all about, oh, it's the money and it's the fame and it's the fortune and it's a big business and it's a big mansion. No, it's about you even teaching other people. It's about you. Maybe even the money for you wouldn't even be what it is. I feel like you might even be happy with something even not as extravagant. It depends on you. You might be like, I'm working with animals, I'm working with nature, I'm working with people, I'm running a business. But as you're moving forward, you're an example to many other people out there about how miracles happen. And your wisdom, I still feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be teaching in some kind of way. Because when you get to a certain level and you get to the top of the mountain, what are you going to do when you get there? You're going to get to the, you're getting to the top of that mountain. You're getting there. And then you get there, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to then begin to teach other people that they too can reach the top of the mountain. Because that will be the next calling for you. Maybe it already is right now. That's going to be really why you're here. To tell people that they can change. To tell people, and not only tell, but you show them your own life. And that's the evidence. And this is going to be an amazing journey for you, I'm telling you. Where you are still going, Sagittarius, your life that is unfolding is going to be, I think you're still going to be surprised. You know what I mean? And I think it's going to be more epic than what you think it is. So let's do this. Let's get into those individual past on loved ones messages for you. I might be able to tell you who they are, what they kind of like maybe look like or did, or even you know, basically, maybe they'll speak directly to you as well. I'm letting the door be open for them. So if they want to come in and say something directly, they can do that. Let's get that first card out here and have a look and see what will come up with these messages coming in. All right, so I'm so curious. I love actually doing this like once a month, just to let the ancestor energy come into our readings. So let's do this and have a look and see the first message coming through. If it is yours, you will know. Okay. All right, let's see what will come up here. Okay, I've got a card sticking out. It is the one that's sticking out. Stargazer. Okay. Set your sights higher. And I usually, when I ask the ancestors to come in, I will ask them to be very visual with regards to the card coming out, meaning the image on the card is very similar to the ancestor coming in. This is a male ancestor, light in complexion in some kind of way, or brown hair, as I'm seeing here. Pretty good looking as well. Not a very big person. I'd say medium build. They're asking you to aim higher. They got a telescope there, and he's talking about your long-term future. I want to get a little bit more information out with regards to him. I feel like he's talking about your long-term future here. He's talking about the dreams that you have been carrying. I'm hearing somebody out there doesn't know if they should let go of what you're holding. It's kind of like going, I don't know if it's going to work. Maybe I should just forget about it. And he's kind of going, no, please don't do this. You got to not only look at what's happening in this moment. You need to start looking at what's going to be happening in a long term. He's also saying that somebody out there, if this is your reading, there's something that you're working on here, and you're not getting the results now. It's like you're not getting the results in this moment, and you feel as if the money or the growth of what you're doing is not really going anywhere. And he's going, please don't do that. Don't look at this moment. Keep your focus on what it is you're trying to create, and don't look at don't overthink the details. That's what he's saying. Don't overthink the details, because you're kind of like going into all the little nitty-gritties of every little thing that you're looking at, and you're kind of like losing sight of where you're trying to get yourself, because these little things you're looking at are literally gonna fall away as you're moving forward. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes in here. It's about the money. He's talking about money, giving and taking. So it's almost like something right now financially, or even in your work or your business or what you're trying to create. It's like you're putting effort in. That's exactly what I was saying, and it's not coming back to you. He's like, no, it is going to come, because I saw this card like this. It is going to come the right way. Keep your focus glued on what it is that you're trying to create. And I'm just going to say this is someone's father, because he showed me a black and white picture of when he was younger, and he goes, yes, I was very good looking. Do you see that? And I'm like, okay, yes, you were actually. He showed me like a black and white picture of him wearing like a suit with a small, like very thin kind of tie, and he goes, look, do you see, I was actually really good looking, you were right. And I was like, yeah, you were actually really good looking. And he's like, you see, this is really way back. Or even a grandfather, but I feel like if I'm speaking directly to you, this is your kind of energy. And this is like them going, he's going, no, you need to look at the big picture and not look at this very like moment and sort of look at what's going wrong, thinking that it won't go right. He's going, no, what is it you want? Look at that big picture, even if it's 2 years from now, and keep moving towards it. Even in the moment when things are not going the way you want, hold the image of what you're trying to create, because that is when you're going to be able to get it right. Okay, the universe is going to start responding to you here, and I do feel like there is also going to be a more flow of money towards you, which will inspire you to keep on going as well. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you, ancestor. That is very handsome in a suit. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Let's get into this. I'm just hearing him saying, I'm not egotistical. Okay, I'm not. It's not like I've got a big ego. It's like, okay, kind of got a big ego. I'm just saying. But anyway, let's get into the next message here. We've got autumn coming in. This is a female ancestor. Okay. This one's a bit of a hard one. I'm just hearing her actually say this is going to be a message you need to hear. And the way she said it was like, you need to hear this. And I was like, okay, whomever you are, as you're watching this, your situation that you are in, it's time to let something go. With the autumn coming in here, release the old and rest. Why do you need to rest? Something here, for somebody out there, this could be a relationship or a situation that you're finding yourself in. And it's like you're saying, I hear her saying, you're too afraid to walk away because you feel like you're afraid of the future, you're afraid of being alone, you're afraid that you're making a mistake, you know, and you're also, they're saying you're tired, drained, and it's like you got to walk away from something here. Let's have a look and see. Justice in the reverse position showing up here. So the Justice card is Libra's energy, and it literally means to let go of something. That something may end here. Okay, it is an injustice when it shows up in the reverse position. And they kind of like going, if you're in a situation here where you are feeling like things are not working out the right way for you, and you've been in this and it's draining you. Sorry, my daughter just came home. Okay, she's putting a little caddy bag behind her. So this is a situation here where you now are actually moving into a time where you need to move into positivity. And I feel like something is not aligning in your life here, and it's almost like you cannot. I'm just hearing her saying it's like you can't stay here. For some reason, I'm picking up on this very like a home, and it's kind of like the curtains are closed all the time, and it's like there's no life in this energy. And I don't know if she experienced this as well in her life. If she also had maybe an experience where she was stuck in a situation she didn't want to be in. She may not have been able to get out of it, but she's saying you can. You have got options that I never had. You can step out of this. She might have long brown hair. I'm just saying what I'm picking up on here. She also never lived to her full potential. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're in a situation here where you're also not going to be able to live to your full potential. Something here needs to change and needs to be closed so that you can move forward in a positive way. Okay, so let's get one more message out here for you. Let's find out what else is going on here. We got the Drum and Journey. I'm just going to cut the deck. I want to get information about from who this is. I want to have a look and see. Okay, we got a man's energy coming in here. All right, so we got the determination energy. He's saying it's a very old energy. This person lived to be very, very old. Very wise person, very old person. Might have had something like dementia at the end of his life. Might have had like memory problems or even Alzheimer's disease. Okay, so he may not have recognized you or your family members, or he may have just been different when he got very old. But he's actually coming in very sharp now. Okay, I can tell you that. He's actually coming in here saying it's going very slow for you. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to wipe my nose. I've got to. Apologies. So he's going, it's going very slow for you. And you may feel like what you're trying to build or the direction you're trying to go into, it just does not seem to go the way you want it to go. With this drumming energy, it literally says dream and journey. Meaning, as the drum would drum, like steady beat of the drum, you keep on needing to follow your dreams and move in the direction of where you want to go. Because right now you seem to be stuck here with regards to the growth that you want to see. It's not enough, okay? He is saying that change is coming in. Change is definitely coming in. So he's going, don't give up on a dream. Keep moving in the direction that you're trying to get your life into. A change is coming here. And I love to see this energy of the Judgment card coming in. You might even be stepping out of the kind of life that you are living now into another kind of life. Excuse me. And you may even relocate. For some of you, may be moving from the current home that you're in, or even the city or the town that you're in. When you do move into a new place, it will be much more better for you when you are where you are now. This is definitely a positive change for you guys. He's just saying don't give up on this happening. Keep focusing on it. Don't give up. I almost feel like somebody just wanting to give up, you know, not just saying, oh, I give up, and you want to go sit down. It's like you want to just give up on life, you know. And he's going, don't do that. Just keep on going forward. You are moving yourself to a time here where there is going to be a judgment moment where something is going to change for you. Just keep moving towards that, okay? So let's get more cards out here. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, ancestors, for being here. So let's get one more card out here. We're going to do another 4 because I love doing this really in-depth energy. I know they line up. They kind of like line up when I do this. Excuse me, guys. I'm still trying to recover from the flu. You know what I mean? So let's get in here. No, wait, let me cut the deck. Let's get in here and see who is this ancestor coming in. We have got a guardian angel. Oh boy. And this is a male energy. It is a male. Okay. This person could have been very young. I don't know. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to say anything that I'm not meant to say. But you might be waiting to hear this message. This could be somebody's child. Okay. That's why I'm not going, oh boy, Deborah, don't get activated. This child passed before their time. So it could be like your parents' child or your child that passed. And they're around. Oh, they're around you. They show signs to you. With this feather falling here. They're letting you know, like they show signs to you about them being there. Sometimes you dream about them. When you dream about them, you really are with them. Please, let's get that clear. When we dream every night, we literally come out of our bodies and we go to another world every night. Do you remember what your dreams look like? It's a planet, okay? It's like a separate world. It's this whole place. There's buildings and mountains and trees and peoples, and it's just another world. You meet them there. So when you dream about them, yes, you have been with them, okay? This passed on loved one is coming in here. This is a very specific message. They want you to know that they're okay. They want you to know that they're around. They're around your energy, especially in dreams. And they even said you might have actually come just to get that message about them being around, that they're okay. And they're saying you're not alone. You know, it's like I'm in the other room. My daughter just came home. You heard her coming in. So she's now in the other room on this side here. She came from school, you know, and when I didn't see her, she's not in my vision, but I know she's at school, you know, so this is the same kind of energy here. It's like they're around, you know, they're around. And it's just that you don't see them, you will definitely see them again. Okay, always, you know. Yeah, I know it's a very hard energy. And I know I can feel this passed on loved one, like almost child energy, being very careful with me as they're doing trying to communicate or to giving the energy over. It's because if they can, this is what they're saying. They're saying if they can pull your energy towards me, it might even make me become upset. So they're trying to keep it like, they're trying to hold the energy away from me and just sort of speak to me. So I'm not really feeling your energy a lot. So I want to see what card comes up to this. 4 Pentacles. You believe they're gone. And you believe that you're not sure. There's a doubt here with regards to them. It's almost like you're wondering, are they there? Are they not there? Is what you're seeing the truth? It's doubt. It's like you're not sure. And then other times you're thinking maybe there's just nothing. No, it's not like that. No. Not like that at all. It is definitely not just nothing. They're definitely there. Okay. Yeah, I see something popping up here. Yeah, they've moved to the other side. Look at that. The Fool card. They are there. They're there in this other energy, this other place, but they're always around you. They're always around you. It's just that this energy I'm picking up, I'm saying sometimes you don't know if they're there. And sometimes you might even be asking for a sign. And the sign would come in a dream. It would be in a dream. And I'm noticing even the stars around there. It's like it comes in a dream and then you doubt even that. It's because it's very hard. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong at all. It's very hard for us to understand. And they're letting you know we are here. We are around you. We're always going to be around you. And you know it. You know, it's just that the logical mind begins to question. But your soul knows. They're always around you. Their time for when they had to leave was the time they meant you had to leave. They also had, so now we've got to go back and get the bigger picture. They also had their journey that they had to go through. They had their own experience that they had to experience as a soul, where they had to leave earlier. It was what it was meant to be. The way it was how it was meant to be. And it's also very hard for us to understand that every soul There is no mistake. There is no accident. There is no, that shouldn't have happened. It is the way it was meant to unfold. And when it comes to things like births and passings, that is no mistake. It is the way it was meant to be. Even when we had 2022 and we had all those people passing, when we had lockdown and all those things going on, all those souls that were meant to leave were meant to leave at that time. There was no accident. So was this one. I feel this message is just like totally coming in to tell you, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And I send you messages. I send you signs. I come in dreams. Please be aware that it is me. Okay? Oh God, okay. Thank you so much for being here, ancestor and passed on loved one. Let's get into this one. A few more messages for my beautiful souls out there. So let's have a look and see. We have got a male energy coming in again. Excuse me. This is with my snivelly nose. Okay, this is Fire Guardian. I love this message. Hey, Fire Guardian, and it does say ignite your passions. Okay, I'm just gonna say for whoever this is for. Literally, it says look at the image. This is me. Basically, this is not for people as white as me. Okay, this is for like more tones, people's skin, like olive skinned human beings, like maybe Spanish, even Native American, Italian people, maybe Indian people from India, you know what I mean? That kind of people, Arabic people, those kind of people. So I don't know if you're watching this is for you. This person's asking you to go for your dreams. For somebody out there, you spoke to them before they passed about your hopes and dreams. And this person then passed on, and they're going, we see you having a difficult time here to be able to ignite this. And you might have been studying at the time that this person was still around, and you were finding it very, very hard. You thought you may not finish, or you were creating something, trying to live your life, and it's like you're like, well, this is getting very hard for me. And they're going, ignite your passion, keep going for what you want to go for. And if there is something here that you kind of like going, I want to try something out, but I'm not sure if I should go for this. This is them going, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. They see something as well. I hear them saying, we're seeing your future. Because when we move to the spirit world, time stops existing and everything becomes like tarot cards on the table. Every tarot card would be a different time frame. So he says, I can see into your future. And there's something inside of you that's burning, that wants to be created, is actually one in reality where I see it. So you make sure you get yourself there. That's what he's saying. He says, make sure you get yourself there. Whoever this is, they were very like practical person. They would kind of like be like very, sometimes not brash, but not unkind, but very straightforward person, you know what I mean? Wow. So they would kind of like be very straightforward. And if you like, I want to create this thing, get up and go do it. Go do it. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of energy I've got coming through. Moving with this, the Hierophant as well, they're going, yes, you can get yourself somewhere here. And it's so interesting because I mentioned that you might have been studying, and they're kind of showing up and saying, yes, you were studying, or you were trying to educate yourself or learn something. They're going, you're going in the right direction, yeah, and you are going to actually level up your life. They could have also been a very educated person, for some of you guys out there, or very wise energy. With this as well, they are letting you know that you do have what it takes inside of you to be able to get this going, to be able to create it. You have the wisdom, you have the intelligence, and you have the knowledge all in you to be able to create this reality you're trying to create. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. Let me move into the next one. I don't know why my phone just beeped, but anyway. Let me turn my sound off for 1 second. There. Otherwise, it will carry on beeping. So let's get in here and have a look and see. Let's get another message in here. And the reading that I just did now, he literally just went, and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? So, all right, so let's do this and see what is going on here. Let's get another message out. Who do we have coming in? All right, we've got the Sun coming in here, and we're going to have to break the deck. Okay, we've got female energy coming in. Enjoy your success and happiness. Somebody's so proud of you. Oh my God. They're going, you don't understand. Even though you feel like you're not doing well, or you feel like you were not strong enough. We're not looking at how much money you got in your bank. I'm not looking at the house you have, the car you drive. I'm so proud of all you've accomplished. And I may not have said this to you in life. I may not have sometimes told you how proud I was, even though you were not, I don't know why I'm saying this, but maybe you were not seen as the favorite. If you have brothers and sisters, maybe you were not seen as the favorite, but they're going, we're so proud of you. And we're still proud of where you're still going to go. Okay? Whoa. I love that energy. So yeah, maybe somebody out there was like, yeah, I wasn't the favorite, Deborah. I was not the favorite. But yeah, they're acknowledging, no, we are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. You've done so much. And if you think we don't see what you have done, we do. We are seeing. So let's have a look and see this. She could have been she could have had a sister as well that's passed. Okay, interesting. The star, we see you. We're so proud of all you're achieving. Whoa, it's so beautiful, the sun and the star. We are so proud of who you've become, how you've built your life, the dreams that you still carry, and what you can accomplish. And I keep saying we. I feel like this is a sister. There's two sisters here in this reading. Like it's a twin or two sisters or something going on here. But they're like, we're so proud of you. So proud of you. They're also letting you know here with your star energy coming in, by the way, which is also Aquarius coming into your reading, there's a dream that you still have. And I feel like they're confirming in this reading that you are going to be able to reach that dream as well. You're going to get your life somewhere. For some of you guys here, there could be like acknowledgement coming in. Something that you've been working on and you get acknowledged for the hard work that you're doing, and you get that money, you get paid for it, or you get, I'm just picturing like somebody working on something like a piece of artwork, and it takes you like months to paint this artwork, and you're just like, I put so much effort into it, and it's like you're going to get that artwork sold, it's going to hang in galleries kind of a thing, and it's like finally you get what you need from that. It's a very big energy, this. I feel like it's them acknowledging that you're still going to accomplish something else. Okay, so there we go. And I feel like it's two people. I keep coming in. It's female energies, but it feels like two people. It feels like sisters or mother and grandmother or something of that kind of situation to me. But there we go. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what else comes in. Let's have a look and see. Another message. We've got Spirit Fox. This is also a female energy. Trust your talent in changing times. So you could be going through a change right now in your life, some kind of ending, new beginning, a shift in some kind of way, and you might be feeling like, am I going to be okay? If you're not going through this, you could be going through this as well. Whomever is coming in here, this is a female. For some, you may only have known her when you were small, okay? But there's something spiritual about this person. She is clairvoyant in some kind of way. She's a psychic. She's she's doing something like me. So she could see things. She would have dreams. She would come out and tell people like, she would tell you when it's going to rain before it's going to rain. And she didn't have an app either. You know, she didn't have it on her phone. You met her, I think, when you were much, much younger. And she also says, some people say that you look like her, or you got her kind of way, or you might carry her ability in some kind of way, meaning that if she was a spiritual person and she was working maybe with plants or understanding things about nature, understanding things about spirits as well, you might have taken something from her in that sort of aspect. She's sort of letting you know that there is changes happening, but you need to trust yourself that you're going to be okay. All right? Look at that, yeah. Some kind of change has taken place here. There could have been a loss of some sort here. career loss or financial, something that happened, a breakup, a divorce, where you're kind of like wondering, am I going to be okay? She's going, you're going to be okay. Whatever you're kind of worried about is this Five of Pentacles here. If it is your long-term stability, fears about things in the future, having experienced things already from your past, this is really you. You are going to be okay. You are absolutely going to be okay here. Okay? I love this energy. She said take another card, so I'm taking another card. The time that you are going through, okay, I'm going to listen to her. The time that you are going through, where you're carrying a very big weight on your shoulders, where you feel like you can't manage, or you're feeling like it's just too much for you to bear, it is coming to an end. We've got a 10 of Swords here. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands here. So it is coming to an end, okay? She might have had a cat, because she said, look at the cats, look at the animals. Oh, and there's foxes here as well. She's saying, look at the animals. There's an unusual pet here as a fox. There's a cat, and there's even a little dog there as well. So she may have had an animal or some kind of animal around her. It could have been something like her familiar. Okay, she could have been a witch. I'm just saying, a lot of couple of years ago, in the previous generations, like my aunties, my mom's aunties as well, they were all witches. Okay, they didn't say that they were, because they were still living in that stigma from the witch burnings and persecution. So they were very careful as to what they were saying they were. But at the end of the day, they were speaking to spirits and doing funny things. So yeah, she could have been that as well, but never really said that she was. Okay, so there we go. Thank you so much. Oh my God, let's get one more message out. Let's see if this is your message. Let's have a look and see, is this your message? Aha, we have got a medicine mother coming in here. Very spiritual energies rocking up here. Honoring your inner knowing. This is a very interesting one. Very interesting. She could have been exactly like a black person. She could have been also a spiritual person in some kind of way. She could have also been a healer, meaning a midwife. I'm putting it so weird, like healing people's souls, healing people's bodies, a nurse, a healer in some kind of way, or even working on things like spiritual healing. Okay, this is a very specific message. Okay, I'm finding it so interesting. Honor your inner knowing. You could even be attached to this one. It could be the same kind of message coming through. Let's have a look and see. If you had two people in your family that were like spiritual people, it could have been both of these energies. Let's have a look and see. With the medicine manner, what is it that you know that you need to trust? What is your soul telling you right now that you going, I know this is happening? And you kind of like going, I'm not sure, but your soul is telling you, yeah, it's time to go. Or your soul is telling you, you need to go do that. She's telling you that something here inside of you, you kind of know that's what it is. If you're wondering also about like a person and you're like kind of going, I don't know if I should trust this person. I don't know. I feel like they're lying to me. They're going, what do you feel? I feel like they're lying to me. That's your inner knowing. You're already feeling it. Okay, let's see what aligns here. The Empress. Trust your inner knowing. Under the deck, Temperance coming up here with Sagittarius' energy. We have got such strong energy coming in here. This is a real divine feminine energy. And I also feel like they're a healer in some kind of way. This person, it's interesting because somebody out there, I feel like there's a few people who are going to resonate with this one, but it's very specific. For somebody out there, you don't know her, but you know about her. You may be from a traditional background. And if it's not a traditional background, it's like my background. And then I'm hearing about, oh, that grandparent who was, you know, working with the herbs back in the times. And I'm like, okay, that would be her energy. With this she's really talking about you and your everyday existence. With the Empress coming in here, you are looking at how you feel every single day. How do you feel every single day? This is this energy. The Empress is your world and how you feel in your world. Are you happy? There's something here, I feel like she's letting you know that might have to be let go of or changed because it's not really where you're meant to be. You're going to know where you're meant to be by how you feel when you get there. And if you're in a place where you're not feeling like you're the Empress, then you need to honor that vibe. Because the Empress as well is very spiritual. And she's also this energy of, she feels everywhere that she is. Okay. And if you're not feeling like you're at home in your world, then that's your inner knowing, letting you know that's not where you're meant to be, and changes need to be made. I feel like she's really encouraging you to heal something here and to move into a place where you feel like you're the Empress in your own life. And she's kind of like saying to me, saying, don't go too deep into it. Don't go into all the details. They know exactly what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, there we go. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Let me know if this is one of your ancestors or passed on loved one that's come in. Comment below and let me know who they are. I'd love to get more information about them as well. Otherwise, I'm sending my absolute love to you guys. Enjoy your Halloween, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.